All right, we are live. I know I'm live. For some reason YouTube's not showing up, but it's live. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Straight Savvy, presented to you by Leo Any Construction and Country Boy Kev. I am your host, the one and only Jay Savvy Davenport. There it goes. Now it's working. That normal source. But what up, y'all? We're going to be talking about trust and accountability today. I am joined by my awesome co-host, the homie Stacks. So is that how you're going to spell your name? Or I thought you was going with the C. Can't hear you. Hold up.
Nah, I just put it up there like.
Okay, so it's not me. Okay, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't know if my audio was acting up again or not.
Now you good?
Mm-mm. I hear you doing that.
Can you hear me? I hear you now, homie. You hear me now?
Yeah, here you go.
All right. Well, okay. So I was going to change it, and I really thought hard about changing it. But the only reason why I didn't change it, so I'm going to leave it the same. It's going to be still Big Stacks on all platforms. So I did go through another distribution company. I had to go through Lander. And at the same time, DistroKid took their yearly fee out of me. So I'm still with DistroKid, but I can't release through DistroKid. So anybody that knows has been through DistroKid, if you don't pay, they take your music down. Okay. So my kids listen to my music. They don't live with me. Unfortunately, right now we're just fighting a battle through the court system, trying to get them back. But anyway, that's another story for another day. But they listen to my music a lot, and so that's the main reason why I didn't change my name. If I changed my name, they won't know who to look me up under. So I kept it the same for now, and yeah.
This is like the first time you've actually talked about your kids like on a panel. You've never brought this up before.
Yeah. I'm very reserved when I talk about my personal life because that's all I have outside of this. So I kind of protect that. So I don't really because sometimes people like when you start talking about your family, your kids, and that people like to use it against you. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, look at what everything's fucking happened lately. Like you've been here on the sidelines, and a lot of people don't really realize. And you've been seeing what people talk about me, and I do the same thing for you as I do for everybody else that's talking shit right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So I like to.
It's fucked up that we got to be like that, but you have to. So sorry.
Yeah. And that's just is what it is. My home life, my home life, my music life, my music life, and I just don't mix the two because of that reason. They can't use it against me. So with that being said, my kids listen to they're my top. So the city they live in, they're my top five. People that listen to my music according to Spotify artistry. So I've kept it the same so they can. So that's my only way of communicating with them is through my music. So I like to keep it like that. So that's the reason behind not changing the name, or I would.
Hey, I get it. No, I respect you for it. That's real. That's the only way you really have contact with your kids right now. That's
yeah. But as far as
I
spelling,
mean, people really understand that shit, man.
Yeah. But yeah. That's what I'm conscious about. Like what I release too is like I don't release like I make sure that's just all good music that I try to make good music to release. Not like like nasty stuff or shit like that. Like you see what I'm saying?
No, that explains a lot now too, because there's a way. Because I've seen you go in and demolish some shit and not say anything out the way that they can still make it playable for some susceptible minds. So I fuck with it.
Yeah. So on another business, look. All right. So listen, I send this dude the open verse challenge. Whoever got the open verse challenge out there, listen. I don't know. You got to get to the first open verse challenge before you get to the second open verse challenge. That's what I thought. That's what I
thought. Well, today is trust and accountability, man. That's one of the things about being accountable and shit. Um,
I mean,
but
'cause I sent the open verse challenge, and I
what up, J
smoked.
Double? He just jumped in the chat too.
Yeah.
But I want to spin this track, this one by my homie Schizo, and then we're gonna play some things. But we only gonna be live for about an hour and 20 minutes, give or take. I got a little bit late start. We have an album playthrough we're gonna do later on, y'all. But I didn't have nobody really send me any subs, so I'm not gonna press on for doing a full 2-hour show like usual. We're just gonna play some music, and then we're gonna talk about trust and accountability because what Zach just talked about fits a little bit.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, this is Hustle Till I Die, y'all.
I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger.
I won't get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Shame as a rebel nuts hang. Bang him on the drum like Kuta Kinte. Throw him on my shoulder like who wanna hold him. No one bold enough, better call back and told him. Get off my dick, ain't nothing to play with. Shit so big, both hands can handle it. Tell your baby mama schizophrenic again. He a fake bitch, can't stand the shit. Make you wanna vomit just to hear this shit. Spins in rotation like it's a hit. Got a house bouncing like this, that mix. Booty clapping like who this bitch. Pussy so wet she might lose her grip. Gotta keep it tight when you fucking with the kid. Pipe a hoe up like the deadliest sin. Got your blessing now, cause we about to begin. I won't get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Bounce for me, baby, show me, take it to the flow. Make me believe you the baddest in the mold. Twerk that shit, pop your pussy, don't quit. Back it up nice, make your boy wanna hit. Fridge is so hot, got me sweating like a pig. Take my shirt off, put your hands on my chest. Slit your fingers out, put your boy on style. Got me begging, mama, please put it in your mouth. You so seductive, I just say no. Whisper in my ear that it's time to go. The night's still young and you wanna take me home. Show me all the things that you want me to know. Almost trip as we ran to the door. Picture so thick, really made it to the phone. In the backseat like a motion picture. Baby girl looking like Mona Lisa. I won't get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. I said I'm gon' get mine, cause I hustle till I die. Hustle till I die. Hustle till I die.
Skits, shout out Skits. That's the home. I'll be playing that. That's the straight Savvy song of the week. He's locked in for the Savvy time. He saw what you said, Stacks.
What do you say?
He was like, man, there was that one homie that was just on my neck talking about being repetitive. I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's my co-host. He just asked, he said, honest, he's like, I fuck with, appreciate him saying that, but he did that on purpose because he's like, I like what you said, Jay. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, the visuals on that. He's wanting to work on a big, like an actual dope ass layout visual for it because the whole point is, showing their hustle till I die. He's like, I want to invite a whole bunch of people, do some things, and that's all I'm speaking on because he can speak on the rest. But yeah, nah.
Hey, you, can y'all hear me better? Do I sound better, or do
You
I
sound good?
Did you tell the difference between when before and now?
Yeah, can actually hear you now.
Oh, so maybe it's the mic. Oh no, I just put a new microphone on.
Probably. All right. Let's see. You sent me nothing personal.
That's the new one dropped today, actually.
New
Nothing
drop
personal. On Spotify drops.
And it's spelled just like you have it, right?
Big Stacks,
Name.
yeah. Nothing personal, Big Stacks like it is on the album cover. It's dropped everywhere. I mean, I don't know if it's everywhere now, but I know they went live on Spotify this morning. I'm no longer with DistroKid. This is the first album I dropped as Smoking Tracks production. Yeah. So this one's Smoking House production, copyright. It's got my copywritten by me. Everything's got my shit on it. Like I was able to put all my shit on it like that.
Okay. He just dropped today, y'all. Go run it up.
You know. Big Stacks, so. Yeah.
Hey, nothing personal, it's just how I go. How I came up out the mud and had to run it up some more. Told her play it smart, but you chose to move it slow. I can't trust the soap, I've been sticking to the code. Ain't nothing personal, this is how I go. How I came up out the mud and had to run it up some more. I told them play it smart, but they chose to move it slow. I can't trust the soap, I've been sticking to the code. I've been 10 toes, had to get it out the pavement. See a move funny, had to switch up my arrangements. Took a couple losses, now my pockets getting weighty. Put my name in gold, I ain't never let it phase me. Back against the wall, I was built for the pressure. Try to count me out, now my digits doing better. Kept my circle tight, I can't fold under setups. They was moving left, had to leave them where I met them. Everything I got came straight from the muscle. Gotta stay alert, I ain't trying to see a stumble. Told her I'm up next and I ain't even got a mumble. Say it to my face, all that sneak, this is subtle. Whole lot of motion, I ain't in the moving records. They ain't on my level, got them stuck asking questions. Had to boss up, now I move like a legend. I never took it personal, I took it as a lesson. Ain't nothing personal, it's just how it go. Came up out the mud and had to run it up some more. Told them play it smart, but they chose to move it slow. I can trust the show, I've been sticking to the code. Ain't nothing personal, it's just how it go. I came up out the mud and had to run it up some more. Told them play it smart, but they chose to move it slow. I can trust the show, I've been sticking to the code.
All right, Stacks.
Nothing personal.
And appreciate that, J Double.
That's nothing personal. That's my first one under Smoking Trash production. Cocaine Sunrise coming next.
Yeah, you're gonna get you're gonna get muted again.
No, I can't write it in the chat.
That's fucking crazy because I had it pinned and everything. It didn't do shit to me.
Hey man, they was trying to get me that day. They ended up fucking. So I ended up fucking putting it in as a review. They said sorry. They put it back and fucking.
I know they got your ass bad, bro.
And then they got me on another shit where I spelled. They got me for misleading content. They had where I had smokingtrash@gmail.com. I had Gmail spelled wrong. I forgot the L in Gmail. I swear, I can't make this shit up, bro.
Much love, might be. All right. This right here, this is Jacob the Architect's new song. Yeah, J Devil posted a link in there.
He's starting to get the hang of it. And Smokehouse Beats, man, I want to say, dude, that stuff that you be working on behind the scenes.
No. Don't give him no fucking credit. Motherfucker needs to put his links on fucking YouTube. No.
Hey, he's a low key rapper
He's
too.
learning still, but I mean, he's
listen, he be rapping too.
No.
He's a low key rapper. You know, let me find out he can
on YouTube.
Let me find out he can rap too.
Man,
that's why I'm on his ass.
Smokehouse, leak that one that you sent to me that I really like. Leak that one.
Okay.
Hold up. Whoa. Is that the one that you sent me I didn't get to listen to yet?
Yep.
But
It's
I
him in
really
there rapping,
liked
bro.
it. Leak it.
Is he,
I
is
was
he
half
rapping in
tempted
there?
to leak it for him just to put a little fire underneath
No, I
his
told him to
butt,
send me the
but
vocals first. I was gonna fucking mix it in there a little bit for him.
It's already sent.
you heard what Zilla said. I will. Don't make me have to call Zilla to get on your ass again, bro.
He got 9 beats that night too.
All right, this is Jacob the Architect and Bailey with "There You Were."
Hey, J Devil, don't go nowhere. I got a bone to pick with you after the song goes off.
You want me to play? You want me to play that after this?
No, well, yeah.
Gotcha.
Caught in another nightmare, barely made it out alive. Gave up on ever afters till I saw that look in your eyes. Something like a daydream, thinking you could save me. Maybe I was born to be yours, baby. I was lost within the shadows of my mind. And there you were, like a star falling out of the sky. And all the hurt was never even there when I looked in your eyes. I didn't know how to let go, how to make sense of it all and move on. I was lost, running everywhere without a prayer. And there you were. Fading into the dark and building up lonely walls, swearing on every Bible and vowing never fall. Guarding my heart, holding my breath, losing myself more with every step. I was tired of trying to find something I didn't think was even real anymore. And there you were, like a star falling out of the sky. And all the hurt was never even there when I looked in your eyes. I didn't know how to let go, how to make sense of it all and move on. I was lost, running everywhere without a prayer. And there you were, there you I was barely even breathing. I was lost with nowhere left to run. I had nothing to believe in. And there you were, like a star falling out of the sky. And all the hurt was never even there when I looked in your eyes. I didn't know how to let go, how to make sense of it all and move on. I was lost, running everywhere without a prayer. And there you
See, yeah, I tell y'all I ain't got no submissions. I'm only gonna be on here for an hour, and people start sending me shit. You muted again, Mike.
Hey, you know you can't plan this shit out.
I never. That's why I don't. I really don't. Like that's what everybody's like, "Oh, do the fuck for." I love this shit without having a script because that means you never know who's gonna hit the link on YouTube or ask for the link because you never really know. But Jacob, that was badass right there.
It was refreshing.
Always, as always, Jacob's. If you sleeping on Jacob the Architect, you you doing a disservice to yourself.
You feel cleansed after you hear that song.
I had Rebel locked in a rotation to show off, that way if I ever come across anybody I want to see her link with, but I think we're going to use that song, which I'll go ahead and give a lot of y'all the just a why I keep songs, unlike most podcasts do, because I like to show y'all off, and I know a lot of people around, doing their thing, and you never know who's listening, who's watching. If somebody likes a song that wants to link with you, Stack seen this shit firsthand. I did this shit. I like to make shit happen for people because the whole point of y'all getting heard and doing this is to get more fans, right?
Correct.
Why the fuck should I not? Why should I not help you with that?
And believe it or not, when the live goes off is when you get more of the viewers.
You seen what happened? You're one of the y'all see what really y'all see the 90% of this that everybody else does not see.
Yeah.
So don't ever tell me I'm just a dude that just plays music and uses people for clout, because you a fucking lie.
Dude, you're just a dude that plays music.
That's all I am. Yeah, I'm just a dude that plays music, and that's all I fucking do. That's it.
Oh, yeah, all I do. All I do is just do open verse challenges and stuff.
I just use people's fucking platforms and shit. That's all I do.
Gold digger.
All right. See, Banjo sent me a new one. I want to see this open verse that you did though.
Yeah. Hey, JJ, man. So, hey, listen, man. So how I feel about it, bro, is you got to get over one open verse challenge to get to another one. And you didn't post a video like you did for this one, bro. And I feel like
I was waiting on it. I thought that we were going to do the next 3 days. That's what I haven't done anything.
Like you started this one. I feel like now you want to leave this one behind, or I don't know what your plans are, bro. You doing both of them? Like, what's up?
I want to know too, because I was, and that's just me, because I thought we were going to play a verse on here and see who was interested in jumping on. I thought that's what we were doing.
This is from this track was from
and this is the one that you sent me. That's the one, right?
That's the talk. That's the one from last week, and you said you get a week to do it. It's a week, bro. I'm saying, man, you gotta stand on what you say.
All right, let's check it out.
Yeah.
What up, Andrew?
Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel them. I can feel them pull me down. You will never let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fucked me up. I'm feeling close. I'm a prison system. Yeah, prism of wisdom. I'm a schism with the rhythm, twisting the script like a villain with venom. I pen it and kill it with the cynicism. Spit with split decisions, split atoms like it's nuclear fission. Minds of prism, see through illusions, study of vision with a lyrical precision. Now I'm cool with the Cairo, spider inside of the sorrow. Talk like a lie like a high note, violent, fighting the mic like rhinos. I'm psycho, slicing the beat like gyros. Life is a typo, typos, just struggle your idols. Fight these cycles with written typos, and I the fight the pyro. Bitch, no halo, I'm close to the Hades of rabies. My brain's in a cage, I painted with maybes. I'm based the shady, escaped it with pages, the razor cadence, it's crazy. I'm aching to break, I'm faking, the complacent, they face me, they fall. I'm amazing, the man's keep me. Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel them. I can feel them pull me down. You will never let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fuck me up. I'm feeling close.
I hate that I love you, it's killing my peace. You poison my mind and I still want a piece. We argue, then fuck, then fall in a loop. Close to the flames, but I stay in the booth. Demons inside of me, they chanting your name. You ruin my head, but I'm deep in the game. You heaven and hell in a tight little frame. It's pleasure and pain, and I'm numb to the shame. You bad for my soul, but you good to my flesh. I say that I am done, and you pull on my chest. We toxic as hell, but the stroke be divine. I'm losing my grip every time that you grind.
Your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel them. I can feel them pull me down.
Yeah, the beat's hella loud though. Like his vocals need to come up really, really much. So I could barely.
I just wanted to play it.
Yeah.
So that's the one that we were talking about, right?
That was from last week. The open verse challenge when he was on here.
Okay. I was just wondering. I didn't know. I was just wondering.
Yeah, so he said he had people turning in. I don't know what's going on. Then he throws this one out there. So what's really going on?
And I'll be honest with you too. I have no idea what the hell's going on either. That's why. I was out Triple T again. I was on his I was in his live and on his panel like all night last night. That dude had an open panel for anybody that wanted to come and talk shit and get everything out in the open, and people decided to pretend that the link didn't work. So it was, but that's well.
What's my phone?
But one thing I really want to, get out in the open, y'all. Actually, you know what? I want to play this song because it's the last submission I got, and then I figure we can probably talk a little bit. Bubba Banjo Cliff sent me a song with him and Polo called "Out the Country." So let me spin this song, and then I want to get to talking. I didn't plan on people sending me songs. I thought I was going to have like 45 minutes to talk on this topic, but of course, as Savvy usually goes. That ain't never how it works. And I love it. So thank you. Out the country. Banjo, did this drop already, Bubby? Is it out the county? Out the county? First, I got a banjo song in a little bit. I know you're working all the time. Shout out Bubba Banjo Cliff. If you don't know who that is yet, definitely wake the fuck up.
On the track. I done seen some bad days, ain't no one to blame. I'm too stuck in my ways, yeah. You wouldn't make it where I stay, where I was born and raised, way out in the country. I done seen some bad days, ain't no one to blame. I'm too stuck in my ways, yeah. You wouldn't make it where I stay, where I was born and raised, way out in the country. I ain't no Walker, Texas Ranger, but I'm Polo and I'm dangerous. Man, I'm from Carolina. Run up on one of us and you'll be famous. I got plenty of eyes. Why I took 2 rifles like I'm Frank. Now I got tools that I work with, and I got tools without no safety. And I got friends that I chill with, and I got friends that might go crazy. And I'm my daddy's only son. I'm sorry, daddy, I'm your baby. And I can whoop a lot of ass. I'm sorry, mama, but you raised me. I never felt like I fit in, but on these beats I can go crazy. I never felt like I fit in, but on these beats I can go crazy. I got up off my ass again, this time I ain't gonna be lazy. I gotta get from around these girls, cause they just wanna have my baby. I done seen some bad days, ain't no one to blame. I'm too stuck in my ways, yeah. You wouldn't make it where I stay, where I was born and raised, way out in the country. I done seen some bad days, ain't no one to blame. I'm too stuck in my ways, yeah. You wouldn't make it where I stay, where I was born and raised, way out in the country.
Yeah, let go. I done seen some better days. Come on. Stuck up in the woods, yeah, the boy real country. Yeah. Everything sounds made. Love the way the shine tastes. Let him meet the boy hungry. Casting out fishing poles up in the boat. Cash out the bag and I feel like a goat. Did all this shit with us all on my soul. Really beginner but feel like a pro. Got them all turning like a do-si-do. Overalls, no tuxedo. I'm up on the beat with that boy Polo. Yeah, we done came a long way. We carry all them traits from my grandpa to her daddy. You can find us on the land of the free, home of the brave, country boys stay ready.
I done seen some bad days, ain't no one to blame. I'm too stuck in my ways, yeah. You wouldn't make it where I stay, where I was born and raised, way out in the country. I done seen some bad days, ain't no one to blame. I'm too stuck in my ways, yeah. You wouldn't make it where I stay, where I was born and raised, way out in the country.
don't know who the fuck that is, but
Fire,
did not mean to send the link.
fire.
That was dope.
That was fire, and that was pretty cool with Banjo actually singing. I mean, and then he went into that rap.
What up, Jack Rabbit?
What's happening, brother?
Oh, Jack Rabbit.
No, don't please don't call me brother.
All right,
I've seen.
all right. That's
I'm
just the
not
way
being
I talk,
I'm not.
man.
I'm not being.
No,
I
look,
get
look. I get it.
I'm
That's
just.
the way I talk, man. I get it. My bad.
I get it.
All right.
It's I just because unfortunately, my guy, you have let like if you really was my dude, like how I am with y'all, like I said last on Triple T's, I refuse to get in anybody's bullshit calling shit on y'all. I back that up. Everybody can vouch it. Like Darren's usually in every chat I'm in. I don't talk shit about y'all at all. Only when I do, it's Hickerbilly because of what the fuck he said to me. Now
Talking about the Section 8 thing.
that's not all he did, bro. Why? So let me ask you, professional level.
All
If
right.
you're sponsored by somebody and this person has an event and the other sponsor that you have pays for this event, would it be bad for you to not go to this event because you have personal feelings with your friends? Or should you go and actually conduct yourself as business?
I can see that. Yeah.
I didn't take that picture. My girl took that picture. I didn't even post it. And I'm getting shit for an event that my sponsors put on for, let me see, Darren, for how long now? A year and a half before that event actually happened?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Hey, bro, what's going on?
So for a long time, man, you was out there putting out your story talking about Chop, how he was a junkie and that he did
I
you
never once
wrong
said
so
Chop was a junkie.
bad. You said he was strung out on meth for a long time.
He used to be.
That's what I'm talking about. You said that, and you had nothing good to say about him and talked about how bad he did you and how he did you so wrong. But as soon as you and Hickerbilly didn't get along no more, you jumped back over there and started riding their nuts again, man. It looks a little weird, bro.
I didn't ride their nuts. They actually when the event happened, which I don't know if anybody actually has the balls to do this. None of my security was there, none of my friends were there. Everybody was open. I walked into the middle of them and said, thank you for coming and actually conducting business because I've talked a lot of shit about y'all. Y'all talked a lot of shit about me. But y'all, end of the day,
Right.
y'all showed up and actually did the fucking job that you were paid to do.
Right.
That's it. And I jumped on a panel the next night to talk about Slapfest. And other than that, Chop sends me the link. I'm still a mod on Hickerbilly's channel. I could dox the holy dog shit out of him. Have I?
Well, that ain't gonna do no good, man. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
So what's the point of why? So again, I want to call you my guy, just like I want to call them. Hickerbilly told me to back the fuck off. I immediately backed the fuck off. And they have not stopped with me or Colt. But yet we're the problem.
Yeah, I don't feel
I
like
get clips of my name getting brought up, like the fact that I begged them to be in Creek Squad. I said I went to Creek Squad because I got forced over there, which because of how I was vouching for Hickerbilly and everybody else said and all the bullshit everybody was on him. I fought for his ass to fucking deny it. And what the fuck did he do? Turn around, smack me in the fucking face before going to an event that he was supposed to be my friend on.
Jack Rabbit, what's up, dog?
And then I had to sit there and watch you watch Wisco and everybody else that asked me for a fucking help, like just to let them get heard and let them just have a place to speak. Laugh at
I don't know what
Jack
happened
Rabbit
with you and
podcast
Wisco,
too.
bro. I ain't never asked you for nothing. I don't know what happened with you and Wisco. I don't know.
Nothing. The same because y'all want to. I don't really know what the fuck happened with anybody. Like we went through the messages and everything on Triple T's last night because they asked me dead ass, "What is wrong with you and Hickerbilly?" Showed them the fucking receipts from the night of the event. Same with everybody on this panel too. I have no fucking idea other than the fact I showed up and did a fucking job I was supposed to do. Only thing I could have did different is not take the picture. But I didn't take it. My girl took it of me. And that's the only picture I really got of that night because I was busy doing interviews and filming like I was supposed to.
Business is business. All right, cool. I get that.
And it was not a redneck rave event. Like these dudes had to
be out here
these
taking
dudes.
pictures with these motherfuckers, man. It looks weird, bro. It is what it is, man. You was
So
on
what I
one
would advise
side,
everybody,
you jumped over to the other side. You
ain't
made it
jump
look
nowhere.
real
Darren.
funny, man. You made it look real funny.
How's it real funny for me being the exact same way I had from the fucking jump?
You had nothing good to say about any of
I
these
still
dudes,
don't.
but why
I
you
still
over there
fucking
chilling
don't.
with them? Why you over there on panel with them? Why you all of a sudden
Because they allow me
Creek
to go over
Squad
there and be a
sucks and all
mod,
these
and
guys are cool as fuck? It
because
don't
I can't
make
even go to
sense, bro.
Hickerbilly's fucking podcast anymore like I have without somebody wanting to jump on my fucking nuts.
Don't come on Hickerbilly. It's cool. Look, I
don't
ain't
get
mad
that
at
shit
you,
from
bro.
Chop,
All I'm
but yet
doing is
they had
trying
all
to
kinds of problems
explain
with me. I
why
had that
people
shit.
feel the
So
way
Who
they
you,
feel
bro?
about you. It's
I
because of the way
say
you
if
Hey,
move,
man, who are you,
bro.
bro?
it's about the music, it shouldn't be
Who
any
you, the
problem.
lap dog?
I just want him to
Hey,
come
bro.
up here and talk. Like he wants to. Like this is what the fuck everybody's been talking on. You're Justin Tom's nut rider. You can bring. I will send Chop the link right now, and he will tell you straight up. No, the fuck I'm not. It is still. I don't fuck with the redneck rave crew
Until they're in
fuck
front of
with
your
straight
face.
huh?
Until they're in front of your face,
Well,
and then
if
you
I'm
fuck
getting
with them.
paid money to do a job that they're also
This
getting
is when
paid to
it
do,
separates from being music to personal. It needs to be about the music. That's what it's about. That's why we're here.
Man, fuck that. Who the fuck is he? The lap dog or something?
nah, he's a dude. He's a guy that's been around for a while. Like he has actual name in this and shit. It's just he's also on that panel that sits there and knows how the business is, but wants to call me a fucking fence rider and shit for being the same I'm supposed to about business. End of the day, I'm a media personality. Am I not?
Jay's cool and Jackrabbit's cool. I like them both. I feel
Exactly.
like
So I don't understand why why there's so much hostility on my fucking name for being how I fucking been from the jump. I don't fuck with the redneck rave crew. I haven't even talked to fucking Adam Calhoun.
Someone made it personal at some point. It needs to be about the music. Someone made it personal. I don't know who, but somebody did. That's why there's anger and feelings now.
And it was not me. I wish I would have made this shit personal because trust me, sitting there trolling the internet is the least of anybody's fucking worries. This internet shit is fucking stupid. The fact that motherfuckers want to see, you can't even jump on somebody's post that has a dope ass song without somebody saying you're well now you fuck with that side, I can't fuck with you. What the fuck? Are we fucking in junior high still? I thought we was all grown ass adults.
I mean, what I do is working. I just show everybody love, whether they hate or not. They hate me. I love them.
No, they troll on your ass too because you're the new me.
That's fine, and I still love them.
Exactly. But like you said, so like Jack Rabbit said,
so
I
music
want to
is supposed to
see
be subjective. Art is
Hickerbilly's,
supposed to create a
on a flyer for
conversation.
Newark, Ohio.
Whether it's good or bad, if you're creating conversation, you're doing your job as an artist.
Hickerbilly is invited to go. He's been invited to go to Newark, Ohio with Jesse Howard, Justin Tom, Chop Easy, everybody. He's been on the flyer for months. Still on the flyer. They just posted the link. They just posted the other day. So my question is he going to be about business or is he going to take it personal and not fucking go?
I wouldn't want to do a show with some of them people, man. Shout out Outlaw Nation, but I
that
wouldn't
was
want to
set
be
up
aligned
before
with
any of
some
the
of them
bullshit
people,
started,
man.
though.
That's right. And now the bullshit came out, so it's like you got to make moves smart, bro.
So
I wouldn't have been over there taking pictures with them dudes. You get offended by a remark about Section 8, and then you go over there and start taking pictures with these dudes, and then you're on panel with them, and then you're cool with all these dudes.
First
and then
off,
you ain't got. It is what
let's
it
get
is,
the timeline right, Bubba. Let's get the timeline right because first off, we had slap. I was over there with y'all. Told y'all for a while that yo, these dudes that we all have an issue with are on this show. Are y'all cool with this shit? And nobody said a damn thing until the event actually happens. And then the Section 8 comment comes up, and I ask, what the fuck does this mean? Leave it alone for a little bit, and he still keeps going, and other people get involved in this shit. And then I show what the fuck happened. So my point is actually out there. So, Petoskey Stoners, that's one of the probably fake pages, isn't it?
Chris Lavelle, yeah.
Last round, Triple P straight up, set on panel with Chop and Justin, all them that you have.
Millie Red's a homie.
The rave. Yeah, I'm not going to the rave. They've been asking me and I refuse. So how the fuck am I fucking with them? They send me music. They let me on the panel because, again, I have a podcast. I don't know. Does anybody on this fucking panel pay for my fucking podcast? Does anybody actually do my shit? It's just me, right? So who the fuck can tell me where to fucking go?
Nobody. You make your own choices. We just have our own opinion about it.
So then is it really my bad? Is it on me if y'all want to sit there and talk shit on me when I'm doing the same thing I have? So how you think I look sitting there? These dudes that I vouched for and said, nah, they're really not like that. They're not causing kinds of fucking problems, but they do. How you think that makes me look? Because I vouched for Hickory, but there's receipts on receipts. Like I look like a straight up fucking clown right now.
I mean, I've had one-on-one talk with Hickory Billy, with Mason, with Wisco. I mean, they all are down-to-earth dudes.
And that's why I'm also confused on why the bullshit is what it is. And you know, I appreciate you taking the time to jump on the panel and talk. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to attack you, Jack. I'm not
I'm not
just
trying
being
to
real
attack
with it,
you
bro.
either, man. That's
Jack,
why
you're one of my
I was a
favorites,
little-
bro.
Really, this
I was
is
a little
just
thrown off at the beginning, man, because I don't want no hostility. We can have an adult
You think I do?
conversation, man. You know
Like
what I mean?
these
We
two-
can
like-
have an adult conversation.
3 of the dudes on here are in my group chat that Wisco was in that said he was sitting there leaking. I was crying and shit. That's why we fucking laughed. So many people
I'm not
sit
in
there
that
and
group
create
chat.
shit and false narratives, but have no actual facts backing up except for the shit that I could speak on. So I don't want no hostility either, but there's only hostility from one side of this shit. So is it really a beef if it's only one-sided? Now, I will happen to say there are people that are on my, you know, I hate saying this, but that actually fuck with me. They're upset at the bullshit. That took the Section 8 comments a little bit aggressively. And the other comments, I can't control what the fuck they do, just like you can't control what the fuck they do, because they're all grown-ass men, correct?
Yeah.
And that's sad that this shit's like this, because where the fuck did it get away from being about music? Where did it get away from helping out artists like Mr. Mason, Levi Lee, the young
What did he
generation?
say
Because
last
we're all
night?
grown
I
ass
see in the
fucking men.
comments, someone said after what he said last night, I can't fuck with him. What did he say?
Ooh.
Someone just said I can't fuck with Hickory Billy after what he said last night. What did he say?
They're saying that he
I only-
disrespected a veteran, but ain't nobody said nothing bad about nobody's service.
Well,
in the military
There's a
and
difference
nothing like
between
that.
disrespecting veterans and disrespecting
he did say he
individuals.
substance shit to Triple T and his wife. That is a fucking fact. I was in the chat and I was on the panel when he did that, so that is true.
Oh yeah, but I mean, him and Triple T
He was
have had
talking about
problems
how
as
he couldn't please his wife no more. Yeah, that was funny. He was trolling.
Kept calling him triple tits.
Told
and
him
all
he
that,
needed
so-
some
But you
Viagra.
gotta know when to identify what the trolling is. It wasn't really necessarily him disrespecting a veteran, and I am a combat veteran.
Oh,
And,
Triple T laughed at it, bro. Like he's laughing at this shit. He's like, "This
He
is
stopped
all
the whole
whole
show
game
and got
is." Like,
triggered. He's like, "You want to go down that road? We can go down that road. You don't get mad when I start doing it to you." He stopped the whole show. And
Let
got
me tell
triggered
y'all,
as a
veterans have the
motherfucker.
thickest
He didn't
skin
laugh
ever.
about it, bro. He wasn't laughing. He was mad. He got triggered.
As a matter of fact,
well,
I got
he
my Marine
invited
Corps
everybody
cover
to
right
jump
here.
on the panel to talk. That's more or less what he got pissed at, because they're taking the time to talk shit in the chat, but not actually on the panel.
Yeah, it's funny. What I got to say to Triple T, you think it's going to change anybody's mind that I feel like Triple T didn't keep it real and that he's biased and that it's anti-Upchurch no matter what, but everybody else on the other side does everything perfect? Come on, bro. That's see-through as hell, man.
That's why I fuck with you, Jack Ribbon.
Yeah,
There's
I
not
just think-
many
I
people
just
actually
think-
say it,
I
not many
think
people actually mean it.
I just think the animosity towards one another is just an excuse to keep the conversation going between different chat groups.
I'm old school Creek Squad, man. I've been watching this shit for years, and I've seen Triple T be real with himself and then start being biased and start doing weird shit. And it all happened whenever the Adam Calhoun and Upchurch beef started, and they split ways. And he saw that these people could possibly benefit him, and so he jumped over there on that side, and he's kissing their ass no matter what, because he wants them to believe 100% that he is like, fuck up church, I want to be on your team, and I'm your fucking dude.
Man.
And it's fucking terrible, man. It's terrible that
Man,
it's
I
got
see
to be
this
that
shit
way.
like I see this shit like the civil rights movement almost. Like I don't see color, I don't see sides. I see music.
There's a lot of people that came in late, and they don't know the whole history. And
Oh,
they
I
don't
know.
all
I know the whole
information.
thing between Upchurch
So they
and Adam,
can't
how
make
it's
an
started.
educated decision because they don't know everything. But all of us that's
It's
been
just
here for a while,
that's between
we
Ryan
know
and Adam,
what it
though.
is,
That's
man.
none of our problem.
And Triple T should know what it is. It would benefit him more to stay unbiased and call it down the middle and say it like it is. I'm constantly talking about how Adam Calhoun has good music. Broadnax is one of my favorite fucking rappers.
That is
These
a fact. You
motherfuckers
do.
are dope, dude. I'm telling you, they
You
got
guys
some
know
good
Adam
music.
and Ryan know what
But
they're doing, right?
not one of their songs is a timeless fucking song that'll be played 20 years from now, like Upchurch. He's a better songwriter than all of them put together. He's got better
You know,
music
Adam
than
and
all of
Ryan
them put
sit
together.
back and watch all
And it
this
is what
happen
it
and be like,
is,
oh, they're
man.
pushing our algorithm.
And
You
this
know that, right?
motherfucker, y'all don't understand what it's like taking bullets because you're out here speaking out against millionaire fucking record labels and shit, bro. Millionaires. And turning down record deals left and right and standing up against the fucking people that put their foot on the neck of artists and shelf them and not let them put their music out and all that other shit. Upchurch is standing up for the independent artists that want to do it on their own without having to fucking be affiliated with them evil motherfuckers out there doing that dumb shit, man. But then you got people like Jam Wayne that secretly connected to fucking record labels. Adam Calhoun secretly connected to record labels. Tom McDonald. All these fake motherfuckers is out here doing dumb shit, trying to grift and ride off of the fucking
I
fan
know
base
their
of
connection.
Upchurch.
I know their
Wouldn't nobody
connection. I
know
can
who
tell you.
any of these motherfuckers are if it wasn't for Ryan Upchurch. None of them.
I can tell you who their connection is.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They look stupid and fuck them.
It's dumb. It's a dumb method.
Fuck.
Somehow it's working.
Creek Squad, motherfucker. Always. Always.
Oh, yeah. He's got good music. My favorite song is Bloodshed.
That's a badass song. Hell yeah.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
7 years ago it came out. Tell me I wasn't a Upchurch fan knowing that.
Hey, man, go get your t-shirt, bro.
I don't doubt you, bro, but I also saw whenever fucking Adam Calhoun was over there on Triple T's channel, he was like, hey, Adam, I sent you a message. Hey, bro, did you get my message? Hey, we need to talk after this. I got some things I want to talk to you about. Hey, dude, hey, dude, hey, dude, hey, dude. You made yourself look thirsty, bro. You made yourself look like a fanboy.
It's an algorithmic push.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're talking about right now.
Yeah, that's the point. I did that on purpose.
Okay. It is what it is, man. It is
so
what it is.
So let me get this right. So should he not want to work with Adam Calhoun and Upchurch at the same time, regardless of the bullshit? Because he's not involved directly with the bullshit. Is that wrong?
Their beef is not my beef. I don't give a fuck if they beat the shit out of each other, if they kiss each other. I don't give a fuck.
Because last I checked, he's an artist trying to get his fucking voice out there and get heard. So, and if one chooses not to fuck with him, that's on them, not on him. Correct?
Let me ask you this.
If someone chooses not to fuck with me because of it, because of that, when I have no opinion, that just shows who they are as a character.
Yeah, and I don't want to fuck with them anyway.
But I mean, I'll still have love. I mean, if they can make music, I'll tell them. You know.
Let me ask you this. Whenever Jelly Roll signed a record deal, did that help the record label or hurt the record label?
It actually helped them. And it kind of hurt. It hurt Jelly Roll.
Exactly. All right, then. So
I don't like the fact I'm glad you brought that, because one thing I don't like about what they do with Jelly is I don't like the fact they don't talk about his trap rap days. Because he was a dope ass trap rapper.
Bro, I know almost
it's
everybody
he
used to
turned his
open
back
for Jelly
on that
Roll
shit.
at the food bar.
He quit doing that shit.
Jelly Roll, I don't fuck with I don't fuck with the industry music. Like that's never been that's why I don't like fucking music, because either it's about drama or it's about whose dick's bigger than who, and I'm cool on all that bullshit.
So you answered my question. Absolutely not. Should you be doing music with Adam Calhoun and Ryan Upchurch? Absolutely not.
But why make it political?
What do you mean political, bro? It's about what you stand for. Adam Calhoun don't stand for nothing that I believe in, and I would not fucking do a song with that dude.
I don't have to know his bio to get his voice.
Okay, well.
But I don't want to work with Calhoun. That's not my point. I don't want to work with Calhoun.
So would you do a song with Lil Nas X?
Yeah.
You would?
I would.
Yeah.
Then you're not like
I mean,
us, bro.
that dude, he's blowing up right now.
Like us.
It really depends on who's relevant at the moment.
All right. Well, it just makes you look like a grifter like the rest of them, because you're just trying to capitalize off what's cool at the moment.
No, because I don't want the money. I'll give all the money away. I'll give all the money away.
How about standing up for what you believe in?
That's what I'm doing.
A dude, you saw it on Triple T, man. JD Delay turned down fucking $500,000 from fucking Mr. Beast because he stood up for what he believed in, and that's admirable. You would be doing the opposite by doing what you're talking about doing.
No, because I don't want money.
That would be the opposite of what he just did.
Ain't Adam Calhoun said the motherfucking N-word like 5 times in his
Bro,
rap?
I have never earned 1 penny off of music. Not one.
But ain't Adam Calhoun?
I put that on my dead brother.
Yeah.
Well, Church said the N-word in some songs too. What's that matter?
I'm saying, no, not the way the motherfucker he did, Adam Calhoun. I ain't heard the other one, so I can't say how you use
That
it.
word ain't in my vocabulary, and I choose not to use that word. But I'm a country boy from the South, and I saw what it was like
I just wish there
back in the
was
day, and I
more peace.
choose to be respectful toward people that I care about. But what other
I
people
look at
choose to
music
do is
differently
on
than a
them,
lot of you
man. You
guys.
know what I
Like
mean?
music,
Oh,
the
I
reason
was
I'm here,
asking
y'all.
that who it was. That's all.
Music's the
And
reason I'm still alive.
that's what it should be about. It's like, don't get me wrong. Like I even said it I'm very, very open on this shit when I talk about this.
Bro, I would
And I
give
don't hide it.
all my money
Well,
to
that's the
someone that was
thing, man.
dire needing of it.
I come up here to give you a chance to speak your piece and make it make sense. And I've yet to hear one thing that makes it
How
make
does it not
sense
make
for you to
sense?
be over there taking pictures with
Okay.
them dudes
You
and
know
making
what?
yourselves
I
look a
sent
certain
Kev the
way.
link. Kev, you about
I
to jump
just
up here, man?
explained it. I just
I don't have
explained
to
it, dude.
explain what that
I
it was
thought
my
we were
sponsor's
reviewing
event that
music.
that
What is
Justin
this?
Time was paid to be there, so therefore I'm going to be at that fucking event.
And
Justin Time was a
Time,
byproduct of this event. It was not his fucking event. Like what the fuck?
I think
Like
bottom
I'm
line,
still trying to
music
make
needs to
this make
stop being
sense.
political.
Kev, you hear this shit? I know you
Period.
was like you've
music
been
is
catching heat for this
political,
shit
bro.
too.
It
You
doesn't
think
Like this
have
that
was
to
this
be.
man's
You guys
event.
choose to make it political.
So do you think people can start a music career without being involved with the business and politics side of things? It's
Absolutely.
impossible. You're not
No,
gonna
it's
make no
not.
money. You're not gonna
Ask Tommy
capitalize off your
Donald.
music. Ask Tom. So you
Ask
think?
Fix. Ask my boy Fix. I know Fix. Ask Fix.
You- he said, "Ask Tommy."
No, yeah, he may be into it now, but he started
Oh
alone.
my goodness, bro!
He started
you don't
alone.
Get it, man.
I do. I actually know a lot more than a lot of you do.
So Tom McDonald ain't got nothing to do with the business side of music
No,
and
he
the
does.
politics
He
side of
does.
music.
He does.
Okay,
And I know
then.
exactly who his link is too, personally.
That's
So
my point.
let me
Politics
get
and
this
business
correctly
goes
again.
along with music. It
Because
There's a
goes
lot of stuff
along
that you
with
guys
it,
don't
man.
know.
Like
Hey,
I just
you don't
want to.
know.
This is
You don't know more in the music industry than I do.
No, probably not. Probably not you.
so because
I know
I
100%.
went to so because
But
this Kev
I
had
know
an
you.
event.
Yeah.
Like this shit's crazy to me. Like so this is what everybody on Hicker. This is why everybody on Hickerbilly shit hates me so fucking much. Let me get this right, because I did the event, posted pictures, and I'm back on that side because y'all said not to fuck with y'all, right?
It was multiple things that you
Okay, what are
did
the
to make
multiple things? Go
yourself.
ahead and explain it to me. I want to hear them right now.
Well, I'll repeat everything that I've already said again. All right. So you went around talking bad about Chop, calling
What's
him
up,
that,
Kevin?
saying that he.
What's up,
All right.
the bro?
I'll wait until everybody wants to stop talking over me.
Let him talk real quick. I want to because I really want to get down to the bottom of this shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So you were going around anti-Chop, anti-country rap shit, all them dudes for a long time. You came on Hickerbilly shit talking about how Creek Squad felt like home, and you appreciated being accepted over there, and it didn't feel right over on the other side and all that shit. You kind of got pushed over there, but you was glad you was there and all that other stuff, and you was making some questionable moves because you just kept repeating yourself and you just kept saying the same thing over and over, and you let your animosity toward these dudes consume your whole online presence to where that's basically all you were fucking talking about all the time, every chance you got. And I even went on panel with you one time and I'm like, look, man, just move on. You said your piece. Let's just move on and get to work. Let's just let these motherfuckers know what we're about. But you just like a broken record, you kept going. But then this fucking event came about and you took all them pictures and everything, and you was over on their panel, and you was all of a sudden cool with all these dudes again, and none of that shit that you've been saying like a broken record seemed to matter anymore. And if all those things you were saying, you really meant it with your chest, like you said, then I don't really believe that you would have been willing to take pictures with them and shit. Keeping it business and doing your business obligation on your end is one thing, but being buddy buddy with these motherfuckers and acting like that they're your boys, that's something completely different. So of course, Creek Squad and real motherfuckers that don't believe in that shit, we're gonna see you and we're gonna be like, nah, I don't think I want to be affiliated.
I just think
with this
all
dude,
of this
man.
is fucking retarded.
I don't think I really want to ride with this, bro. So yeah.
Kev, you know exactly why I'm laughing my ass off. That's why I let him talk.
All of this is retarded.
So
you make a good song. Everyone just go home and make a good fucking song. That easy.
there's a
I
lot of good
appreciate
songs
you
out
giving
there,
me that
man.
insight on that.
Yeah, it doesn't have to stop. It doesn't have to be about this dumb bullshit.
I appreciate you
It's
letting me know that.
I can turn on
I don't know if you
Oprah.
know
I can
this,
watch
Jack
Days
Rabbit.
of Our Lives and watch
Unfortunately,
some
it's a
drama
part
shit.
of it, man.
Hey, hold on. Jack Rabbit, I don't know if you know, but the event that I was at in Slapfest is owned by Country
damn.
Boy Kev.
That's cool.
Country
Shout
Boy
out
Kev, is
Country
this
Boy
still,
Kev.
why we don't even have like if it was we were so cool with these dudes. Do you not think
I'm so
they would be
neutral, man.
on the
Look,
next?
I'm so neutral because I got more money than most people, so I don't give a fuck what everybody beefing about. Like,
Congratulations, bro.
like
I'm
that.
glad
That's
you made it.
right. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody else that stays focused, including I told Jay the same thing, man. You can't focus on all this negative stuff, man, because at the end of the day, all that's doing is blocking blessings. So like you never know what somebody's relationship is with somebody else, right? So like if me and you can't stand each other, that doesn't mean Jay can't stand you. That don't y'all could have a great relationship and y'all could have a good business and make a lot of money together and break bread with each other, whatever it is. Just because we fell out don't mean that everybody fell out. So like and it takes folks being grown to understand that if you got a problem with somebody, man, it ain't everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? That you can really resolve things in a grown way, but gossiping back and forth and you're just slandering everybody just to try to get a buzz. They might be bigger than you or have a bigger fight, man. I understand that too, man. That's like, there's a lot of artists out here that are making. The only reason they got a name is because they're piggybacking off of other people's names, So even some of the bigger names in the whole country rap scene, that's the only reason they're out like that. You know what I'm saying? Is because they dog everybody else that got a name, so everybody's paying attention to them because their voice is loud enough now. So, man, what I would say is the event that I put on Slapfest, man, I brought Just in Time out there. I brought Rich Regal out there. Man, I brought Chop out there. Man, I brought a lot of artists out there that I had never. The only person that I had ever done business with in an event was Rich Regal, and I bought onto a show. And
Rich, my dude.
And I brought him out there, you know what I'm saying? And they were all everybody that, you know what I'm saying, like all the big that I had Fedora Mike and Larry Del Reed, they were hired. Rich Regal, he was hired. Just in Time, he was hired. They wasn't partners with me. They were hired entertainment for the night. So like to my event, which is Slapfest, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't even perform at my event because it ain't my Slapfest is way bigger than me as an artist, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoy putting people on, man, and in different situations to where they can grow their audience. I don't care who you are or what you beef with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now there are a couple people in this whole genre that I don't fool with. And it's only 3 names. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not gonna put their names out there because I'm not trying to give them recognition. They're not as big as I am. They're gonna piggyback off of it. So that's kind of the thing is like that they can go do their thing. I'm not going to block their blessings from other people because they may have a better relationship with other people than they did with me. So, and vice versa. But man, at this genre, we all share the same audience, man. Like all of our fans are exactly the same.
Nope.
100%. You guys are
Yep.
killing each other's careers.
Yep.
For nothing.
Jack, what you mean? No, you don't think we share the same fan base?
I think there's a lot of crossover, but I think there's people out there that don't fuck with some artists and do fuck with others and stuff that. But yeah, there's a lot of crossover. Yeah.
Right. But if my loyal fans to me and me and you had a problem and I bashed you, but they were listening to you until I bashed you, now they pick sides.
Yeah, I was about ready to say, that's like, how do you think the fans feel about that fence?
Right. So like we all share the same fan base. They said this man acting like a gatekeeper. There ain't no such thing as a gatekeeper in country rap. I don't care what title you put on yourself, man. There ain't no gatekeeper.
There's a gatekeeper in every genre. It doesn't matter.
No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not. I got songs with Paul Wall, Bumpy Johnson, Lil Kiki, that Mexican OT, Jelly. I've got songs with all kind of folks. It don't matter. There ain't no gatekeeping in this, dog. It's all about networking and politicking. That's it. It's your relationship with them directly. That's it. It ain't no. Whoever says they're a gatekeeper is a lie.
I hope that's not. I really hope you're right, man. I really
It's
do.
true. It's true. There's some. Listen to me. When I tell you this, it's gonna make sense, and you can look it up, figure it out yourself. The people that look the biggest on the internet is mostly just actors that pay their way.
Hey, the camera's adding a little bit on my weight, so I'm not that big.
The
Really.
fuck up.
Everything
like
I do
10,
in
10,
music,
10 pounds off the cheeks.
I get from my upbringing.
Well, Kev,
It
I'm
ain't-
glad that you like. Kev is
It
my
ain't no
Kev's been my
gatekeeping,
big bro, and he's my sponsor for a reason. Him and Leo.
No,
Infrastructure.
Kev, I've heard a lot about you, and congratulations
That's a
on your
big bro.
success with Slapfest, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's
bro.
cool, man. Like, but
it's crazy the amount of people that didn't want to fuck with us till after that event, and then it's been
listen, I
nonstop.
feel
Either
like
people proud or talking shit.
everybody's welcome at my events, right? So if and I have respectable events, so like this like Jay and Chop, they couldn't stand each other, but like everybody showed respect, you know what I'm saying, and just had a good time, and that's what it was about. Like, there was people in that building that couldn't stand me before, you know what I'm saying, but they came in there and showed respect to my event, and I appreciate it, man. Like,
never seen 800 people packed
I had
into
a problem
building before.
I had a problem with another cat, you know what I'm saying, and we were both booked on Rich Regal's event, and you know what I'm saying, and we ended up like I didn't go to the event, you know what I'm saying, like I wasn't fixing to. I wasn't gonna let something happen, you know what I'm saying, at Rich's event and be disrespectful, man. Like, so and that was a couple years ago. But Rich came to my event, it was all love, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be, man. Like,
yeah, Rich is cool and humble as hell.
Everybody, man. I for the most part, everybody's cool. You know what I'm saying? We got differences, but who don't? Like, if you're in a relationship, dog, you and your wife don't see eye to eye either.
Right, you just gotta compromise.
You're right.
All I know is there was a lot
communicate.
of people invited to Slapfest, and me and Kev didn't have all our people like we wanted to there. That's a dead ass fact.
That's kind of like today's society.
But it is what it is.
You used to be able to handle your problems and go out and box about it. Now, if someone loses a fight, they come back with a gun.
Yeah.
Same principle.
So I have never I'm gonna mention the name right now because I've never done. I see it in the comments. Somebody said basically if you don't kiss up Church's ass and rock with all his bullshit, and you ain't welcome. So this is my opinion on Up Church. I've never spoke on Up Church, man, because I just, you know what I'm saying, he's a generation after me, so you know what I'm saying. But I appreciate his grind. I respect his hustle and I respect his ambition. Right. He also opened up a lot of doors in this digital marketing world for a lot of artists. He really did. But do I feel like he's out of line a lot of times? Most definitely. But he has the platform to say and do what he wants to. I just feel like people with the bigger platform, because of the stage I'm at in my life, I feel like if you have a big platform like that, you should use it to help people more than beat them up.
Bugs said it best right the fuck here. It ain't none of my business if any of y'all beefing with someone else.
Most
Fucking
definitely.
facts. It's not. It's really not. Like, end of the day, if you're not linked with Slapfest, you're not linked with South Made or Side Hustle Promotions, or Freak Show Entertainment, I can give a fuck less what you're doing because that's who actually is my backers from being 100. And I've been very vocal about this too.
I want to see everybody win, dog. Like, I don't care if you even if you don't like me, I don't want to see you fail, man. It's hard out here, dog. I don't care how much money you got, bills come, things happen, families need help, whatever. I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, everybody surrounding me is touching money to make sure they can take care of their business and their
But
family.
I was told we were missing the point of what Jackrabbit was saying. So what point are we missing that you're trying to get across to us, Jackrabbit? Are we not supposed to worry about ourselves in our lane? Because if Creek Squad fucks with us, cool. If Goon Squad fucks with us, cool. End of the day, if people have personal issues with other people, why the fuck do they need to have hater recruiters to fucking make them make sense? If you really hate somebody and it's really based on facts, the facts should be enough, right? Why do you got to recruit people? I didn't recruit nobody. I skated what I needed to on shop, and I was very vocal on that. And that's what it was. And he came to me with some receipts that backed up a lot of things that, made me question Hickorbilly. I never once came public about it until now. But it is what it is, because I don't want it on my conscience, and I don't have the time to talk shit about somebody and make it about me. It is my platform to help out artists that deserve to get heard, that have no time for the bullshit. So if y'all feel how y'all want to and call me a fence rider, I will get a fucking cake for y'all and be super fence rider, because all y'all can go eat a fucking dick.
To the races.
Appreciate you coming up here and speaking how you did. But the fact that y'all want to sit there and troll on me and talk how y'all do when I don't fucking give a fuck what y'all do at all, I backed away from the team unless somebody clips me and tells me what's going on.
Man, there ain't drama like this in horrorcore. Let me tell you that.
No, the fuck it's not. That's why I'm going that lane, bro.
The genre,
like this
man.
is stupid.
So it ain't like that in country. It ain't like that in rock. There ain't no the longevities, man. Like it takes the value out. So the country rap genre is so oversaturated to where like everybody that
like a high
has
school hallway.
talent and it is, you know what I'm saying, it is talent is being
Buzz another
overran
fact.
by other people who have way less talent, way less ambition. They don't even take the genre serious or the business serious. You know, any other industry, man, it's 90% business, 5% talent, and 5% network. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's all business, man. Like, but the country rap genre is not like that. You can jump on the internet, catch you a little buzz, get in the mix of drama, diss a couple country rappers, and now you up there with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it devalues the genre. You know what I'm saying? Because all the
It really
stuff that's going
does.
on. So I think, man, everybody that really wants to move forward, everybody needs to link up, and everybody that's trash, like that really ain't looking for the best interest of the drama, we need to make them fall off.
Separate the hobbyists from the artists.
Right, and it has to, because if you don't, it's going to devalue everybody. Yep. And right now we look like a bunch of suckers and a bunch of kindergarten females.
Kevin, I'm adding you on Facebook.
Which,
yeah.
Jackrabbit, again, I'm not trying to attack you. I appreciate you being one of the only one from that side. I hate saying that. You actually want to jump on this panel because the link's been open for the past couple episodes.
I just don't.
So I don't want this to seem directed at you. It's just I'm disappointed at how you feel, but you're allowed to feel how you feel. That's your opinion. You know, I still love you. You know, you're welcome anytime. It's just if you feel that I'm fence riding, I'm doing whatever, Bubba, you missing 90% of what's really going on, because the man down here at the bottom is the only person that I really rock with like that on that kind of level. So you really want to know what's going on? We would love to come down to your area with the slap fest, for real.
They had already started talking. Him and Chop started talking to, you know what I'm saying, kind of squash some stuff, man. I stayed and stayed out of it. But I got in and made phone calls, man, and talked to both of them, and was just like, hey, man, like at the end of the day, you gotta help each other. They got way more. Like, listen, their stuff was way more personal than it was in the country rap stuff. Any of this stuff. So like it wasn't like a beef like you would see Up Church and Adam, or it's more their stuff was personal, set aside from music. So
and it wasn't all Chop. It was a whole lot of other motherfuckers locally with me with this shit.
Right, but we were able to get all that stuff kind of resolved, and they had a good night, man, and was able to, you know what I'm saying, make things happen. And for me, you know, I had never met neither one of them in person until that night, but I had been talking to them, trying to, you know, do it. So they were able to make things happen, and I get it, man. They chose to do that. It wasn't my decision. I just kind of mediated it and was hoping we could.
Let me answer this question right here that just got asked. I'm a mixed dude that grew up with hillbillies and rednecks. So you tell me country, you know, I'm used to Sunday dinners, and I made a lot of rednecks and hillbillies think differently on black people. If you used to see me before my accent, it was in a fucking pair of camo and the woods, sitting there chopping up trees. And I actually have a dip in right now too. I grew up with rednecks and hillbillies. So when I found out Creek Squad what it was, I was excited. And then I found out, you know, I shouldn't worry. If I want to fuck a Creek Squad, it only has to be Creek Squad, and don't dare do anything else. But real quick, y'all, before I get into anything, I'll like the fact y'all see this, right? Kev, is there anybody from the Redneck Rave crew or anybody from this is all family right here, right?
No. So this, you know what I'm saying? I got Smoke coming out. I've got John Widowmaker. I got Big Poe. You know what I'm saying? We got the Shot Crew. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing them out.
Oh, they are coming? Oh.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm gonna, you know, we got Leadfoot. Leadfoot's a wild band, man. Them jokers came out last time and had a couple hours on stage, man. It was dope. So
I can't want to do Redneck Brawl.
And let's see. And there's also a beer pong tournament too. Like
$1,000 beer pong tournament, double elimination. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can sign up. I'm giving out $1,000 per weight class. So that night I'm giving out $5,000.
And you ain't, that's one thing you ain't got to worry about. You ain't got to worry about cameras. You ain't got to be so about social. You just show up. I guarantee you will go fucking
you can
viral.
Show up, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can film. Y'all can, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do your thing, man. Everybody go viral, whatever, man. It's all love. Don't if you got drama,
Mr.
man.
Jackrabbit, did you see anybody like any redneck rave or anything on that, like on this flyer, Bubby? Like I actually see a straight Savvy logo up there. Holy shit.
You know, and I'll tell you this too, man. Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, like that nobody from over there ever be on that won't ever be on none of my shows, man. Like I'll still network and have folks everywhere, man. I'll be honest with you, the first person in country rap to ever put me on one of their shows was Marcotti. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Marcotti. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My mom rich.
so, you know what I'm saying?
That's my boy.
I mess with them
let me
boys,
see.
man.
Who
Biggie
is
Blue,
this
I mess with
fucking
Biggie
person?
Blue. Supreme Lyric.
That's one crazy motherfucker, bro.
I mess with Supreme Lyric. Like them boys, they're talented, man, and it's different and it's real. Like I feel it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they're younger than me. You know what I'm saying? But Slapfest isn't music. I just incorporated music into Slapfest, man. We've been slapping each other for 20 years, man, paying folks to slap each other. So it's not. It's just something that I wanted to put together because it allowed two of my platforms to come together and it blow up even bigger than what it is. So there's our last live had over 22 million views in 2 hours. I mean that's massive. So you know that now you have artists that are able to catch that same platform and get on and do some
What
things.
was the moment that flipped the switch
For what?
for the algorithm to just completely dump in your lap?
Everybody going live at the same time.
Just timing.
Yeah, everybody going live at the same time and everybody tagging, hashtagging. You know what I'm saying? You could, because I tell everybody, man, hashtag Country Boy Kev, hashtag Slapfest USA, and hashtag yourself.
See, we even made the bartender Jess blow up for a while.
Right, she blew up too because she did the slap shots. You know what I'm saying? That she throws a shot.
That's
in your mouth,
exactly why, Uncle Dub.
Yeah.
Because you asked about it.
Yeah. Why are we wearing the ski mask and glasses?
Because it's a conversation.
All right, y'all. I just wanted, you know, like I said, I started late. I'm glad that people got on here and Jackrabbit. I don't want you to feel attacked. You want to go to the other side and tell that you was. I don't really care. But I just wanted you to come up here.
Bro. Look, I ain't got nothing.
Well, then can you do me a solid favor? You know, since you seen and you heard what was really going on that night, and if you still feel how you do, that's fine.
I have a horrible.
But you heard nothing but facts actually backed up by people that have been right there with me through all this.
Hey, so Jackrabbit, where
so
you
are
from?
you saying that you went to this event and that you guys squashed your beef and that there ain't no problem no more between you and them and that y'all are cool? Is that what you're saying? Is that why you took pictures with them, or it was just a look for business purposes and you really don't fuck with them, or what exactly are you saying?
It was a look for business purposes, and I don't fuck with them like that because I don't fuck with certain shit, and unless it's Country Boy Kev, Country Boy Kev, South Made, or Freak Show Entertainment, or Side Hustle Promotions, I don't want no part of it because I cannot be seen at a single show without somebody starting a whole bunch of shit. Sound fair?
Now, let's say that you going live every day like you do, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And 2 or 3 days in a row, Hicker Billy shows up in your chat and he's like, oh, my bad, I accidentally clicked on your live. I'm going to leave a comment real quick and then I'm going to back out. How would you think that makes him look?
I'm not talking shit. I'm giving him a view and I liked it.
It don't, but in reality,
so then, like I asked him, then you can let him know, remove me as a mod so I can leave that fucking channel alone.
But in reality, we know that Hicker Billy didn't accidentally click on anything if he came in your live 3 or 4 days in a row. He was just saying that to try to make himself look better because he's in your live putting in comments, stirring shit up. That's the way it would look.
Let me go ahead and break it down to you.
How can you?
I usually watch y'all without saying anything.
3 or 4 days in a row.
I watch y'all every night. I just don't choose to say anything.
Jackrabbit, what show you on?
He's on Hicker Billy's podcast.
Okay, I got you. So I've never met Hicker Billy, but I don't have no problem with him either. I've never done anything with him. So
I've talked.
He's been respectful to me. I don't know.
Me.
I don't know all the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know all the details. I really don't, because I don't really, you know what I'm saying? But he came through one time and just like showed me love in the comments and stuff when you know what I'm saying, when I was on. So
then you know what?
Well, you move right, bro. You don't
simple.
Move all fucked up. You just keep it real and you speak your piece and you say what you really feel, and it's obvious, man. You know what I'm saying? People respect that. People relate to that, you know?
I mean, I was threatening him and he was still respectful to me. So I mean that earned my respect right off the bat. It kind of threw me off guard.
Yeah.
I remember that night. Yeah, J Devil came in there hot and we was like, whoa, dude, we ain't on that shit, bro. Calm down, man, you know? And we ended up talking and J Devil ended up becoming cool, you know?
Yeah, I was
it's,
sticking up for my friends.
Take the picture.
Somebody said take the picture.
So then you know what? I'll make it that simple because I really don't. I just again, an accident. I'm up with my son and nobody else is live, so I'm gonna see what y'all's doing.
Make sure you spelling
It's
my
not
name
me
right.
that made the division on this shit.
Then
So
be that. Then own it. Don't be like,
I
oh
have
man,
owned it.
my bad. I
See,
accidentally
this is
clicked
why I
on
don't
this.
jump
You
on the
didn't
panel on the
accidentally
chat
click on
because
it.
as soon as
you
I
clicked
do,
on it because you wanted to watch. That's okay. Just be real about it.
Dude, all of these shows are entertaining. This is entertainment industry.
Yeah.
All you guys are
so
awesome.
then I'll just do it this simple and just leave y'all the fuck alone. Then, like,
If that's what you
I at
want to
least let
do,
y'all
I mean, I'm
know
not
I was
saying that's what
watching.
you
Like that
got
way,
to
nobody
do.
says, "Oh, well, this and that." I'm just letting y'all know, like, "Hey, yo, I accidentally clicked on here. It was an accident. I'm not trying to troll or make a clip or anything like everybody else
This is
does."
my backyard.
You know, all the trolls
So-
want you to say something negative. They want you to react. If you just show nothing but love or don't say nothing, they lose interest. Literally.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do anything. I'm just speaking my opinion, man. I fucking ride with Quick
So
Squad.
I'm supposed
I
to
don't
pick and
fuck with
choose
Justin
who.
Time. I don't fuck with Triple T. I don't fuck with Jam Wayne. I don't fuck with the way those dudes move. And when people
You're allowed to.
associate themselves with them,
I
then
got one
that
thing to
means
say
that they
about Jam.
support the way
I
they
want to let y'all
move,
know
and I
Jam
don't
has
fuck with
no
that,
idea
man.
that he's
I just-
famous. You know that,
I don't
right?
know.
Never
Huh?
get the time back.
Jam doesn't run his own career. I know who runs his career. Jam doesn't. Jam gets told what to do. I've been at his house.
We know.
Says the man
But
with
Jackrabbit, again, I appreciate. That's why I appreciate you jumping on, taking the time, because I don't hate you. I don't like the fact that y'all have an opinion on me and haven't even bothered to let me come on there and talk.
Yeah, Jam works his ass off every day.
Like if y'all would let me come up there and talk, and actually it'd be like I would say the same shit I said to you tonight. Well, today, I have been saying same thing I said with Chop before we actually came to a conclusion that hey yo, this is a lot bigger than me and you. How we feel about each other. This shit's petty. Like this is taking time out of the fucking day when we can be focused on a bit farther in our careers.
we never get this time back.
Yeah, I mean that was the whole point
pretty
of it,
much
man.
how this all was for me. I wasted a year and a half being angry as fuck and just focused
That's
on.
why I just made that video about my mama. Letter to my mama. Because, dude, I would give this all up just to have 1 second with my mom again, bro.
Shit, I'm about to get off here, TJ.
But
Shit.
that was the whole point, man. You got an
No, I
opportunity to
appreciate it.
speak your piece. I got an opportunity to speak my
You
piece.
did.
We're not yelling at each other. We're not being disrespectful. There ain't no reason for all that bullshit, man. Everybody listening can hear both sides of it and make their own fucking decision about how they feel about it. That's their freedom as a person. You know what I
And
mean?
that's why, I said today was trust and accountability because I have nothing to hide from shit. And, I'm owning up to it. The people feel I needed to own up to what I said. And I even straight up said on country rap shit and in front of Justin before Kev got back from where he was. I was by my damn self when he went and did what he had to do for the event. There was nobody there to watch me, and we were all worried that I was going to crash the fuck out. But what did I do? I walked into the middle of all of them dudes, shook their fucking hands and said, thank you for being professional, showing the fuck up and showing out. And afterwards too. Because my homie wasn't there to do it and it was his business and that's who. And I'm just that person. If you're investing in me and you're my sponsor or whatever, professional, you're not there to do it. I will go out my way to acknowledge the fact that, what you would do. Because I know I seen how Kev moved that night. I learned a lot from that man. That man was sitting there shaking hands with fucking everybody saying, thank you. Hey, yo, check out this person's merch. Hey, yo, check out that person's merch. And first time he met all these dudes, but Rich. That's the way it's supposed to be. 800 fucking people packed into one spot and no bullshit. Everybody left home with a lot more views. Everybody went home with a lot more subscribers. And it was a dope ass fucking night. Everybody was invited.
We can all come together for the fans, man.
Oh, dude. Look how many fans everybody gained that night.
The movement got to move like that, man.
TJ, I know you wanted to come say your piece real quick.
TJ, if I run out of merch, TJ, just give me some white bandanas. I'm gonna sign them, sell them for $10 a piece, real quick.
Man, they go give him a picture.
So how you hustle, baby? That's how we get it.
What's crazy to me is I got two people that when nobody wanted to fuck with me, they actually pulled me aside. It's like, I see what you're trying to do. Let me teach you some things. And I've done nothing but what you've taught me, Kev, and what you taught me, TJ, and what J-Dub taught me. And people still talk shit and don't realize I'm being taught from people that have been in this game for at least 30 fucking years.
First, before I say anything else, happy Memorial Day.
Yeah, and remember, this is not for us veterans. This is for the ones that never made it home, like my
Yeah.
family.
Right.
Absolutely.
Appreciate why you can be how y'all are, y'all.
First and foremost, today is about those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. No longer here. Not just military. That's first responders to people who run into burning houses to save kids and lost their lives. All of them. People who were lost in the war, prisoners of war that never came home. That's what today's about. It ain't about the music, artists, or none of that. They're petty compared to that. You know what I'm saying? But since we are talking about that shit, let me just tell you, Jay. Fuck what anybody thinks. You do you. If you want to help an artist, if you want to work with Triple T and then go and jump on country rap shit and then go jump on Upchurch's shit or anybody, that's your motherfucking business. It don't matter. Their problems with them ain't your problem.
Exactly. That's why
right.
I do what I do. I like everybody's shit.
Period.
It's good music.
And if they don't like it, that's because they're a big fan of what you're doing. They're just mad because they can't fucking do it. They ain't got the balls to do it.
I mean, TJ, I got a
I
review
didn't say
tonight
he
of
did.
Sam I Am's album that you introduced me to, and Sam's one of the most slept on artists, but that happened because you brought him to me. And the crazy part is he's getting fucking salmonellas getting played on multiple podcasts that I'm not welcomed on.
All right.
Here's the thing. I watched that Triple T shit last night. And everybody was talking about, well, where's all this drama coming from? Exactly what I just said. I have learned the ones that are wanting to beef and talking shit about other artists is because they're either a fan of that artist and never got a chance to work with them, or they just want their fucking attention. They're attention seekers. Ooh, look at me. I'm doing the motherfucking happy dance over here. Somebody look at me, and ain't nobody looking at them. So they say, oh, you don't want to look at me? Fuck you. That's what they're doing. They ain't got no true beef, man. Ain't nobody got no true beef out here on this fucking internet. All
That's
these
what I was
podcasters,
saying.
they ain't got no true fucking beef. They just
Adam and
trying to
Ryan
get
know what
views.
they're doing. They know what they're doing. Adam and
Yeah, they
Ryan
know
know
what
what
they're
they're doing.
doing. They're just trying to get views and
There
trying
ain't been
to
no
make up some pretend shit.
There ain't been no flashing lights and hearse going down the street. It ain't no real beefs in country rap.
That's what I'm saying.
And what's crazy is y'all two, you and shit, Kevin.
Let me tell you
TJ
the
were doing
difference.
this
There's
back when
somebody
they
I've got
got that
beef
shit.
with. Let me tell you the difference, Jay. There's somebody I've got beef with right motherfucking now. But I ain't saying it on the motherfucking internet. I ain't gonna give their name on this podcast. When I see them, y'all are fixing to see what the fuck a beef's really about. Because I'm
It's
fixing
gonna
to
be
beat
on
the
the
brakes
news.
off of them. Period.
Hey, TJ, I just said the same thing about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, it ain't
Hey,
no.
Kev,
I
You ain't
don't
got
need no
no. Hey,
motherfucking audience, bro, to have a beef with somebody.
Hey, one is plenty, two too many, and three, you know that's a crowd. Never share your business because people talk and never get caught thinking out loud.
Hey, Kev, make sure you
Better
add me
write
on
that
Facebook.
shit down.
The motherfuckers that talk the loudest in a fucking crowd are only doing it because they know they got
They're
enough people to
scared and they
pull you
got
the
people to
fuck up
help them
off
out.
of them.
Yep. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. They scared
I mean,
their ass whooping. They
and
got
last
somebody
I
to help
I
them.
checked,
don't
the
want
first.
nobody there to pull me off of you when I get to you, bruh.
And I don't want nobody to
Period.
hear you screaming.
I just wrote
And if you
show.
gonna whoop my ass, I want the full fucking effect. I want the whole
That's why I chose
experience.
the few and the proud, right?
That might be. Well, that's why it's crazy. Like, why do we even need to worry about going to jail? Like, fuck that. Like, I don't want hell no. I don't like. Don't get me wrong. It's free rent, but assault shit. I don't want to sit there and not have to be able to see my kids every
Man, you
time I want.
guys, man. If you
Right.
I'm
got,
cool on going back.
if
Fuck
the
that.
internet makes it so easy for people to be tough, man, just look.
At the
If you
end of the day,
if
don't
you
let
ain't tough,
nobody dictate who the fuck you fucking
Hey,
work
it
with,
all
bro.
comes down to drop the address if you about it.
yeah.
That's it.
Somebody
Period.
last time I asked somebody to do that, they gave me a wooded area.
Yeah, they did.
And I sent him a screenshot of it. I was like, man, you don't live over here. Ain't no house over here, dog. Show me a picture of your
One
mail
of
with your
my
name.
Say,
best
I'll share
friends
my
today.
location, and when it expires in 60 minutes, I'll share it again.
Yeah.
One of my best friends today. Like, he is my number one best friend. He is my spiritual, like, guidance, like,
Y'all
all
got
of
to
it,
fight.
man. I
Y'all
call
fought
him
back
for
in the day.
every fucking thing. We met. We had
Fight.
a problem. I gave him a location. He pulled up. We went on a back road, just us. I beat the brakes off of him, put knots on his motherfucking head, helped him up. We talked, and we've been best friends ever since.
Swear to God, that's how it works.
Because you know where his heart's at.
We need to bring the old generation back.
Hey, I'm starting the backwoods throwdown. It's 3 1-minute rounds with a glove and mouthpiece.
Come in.
I don't want to. I want to be a commentator on that one. Like, I want to. That's the one thing. I don't want to go live like I usually. But when nah.
3 1-minute rounds with a glove and mouthpiece. Let's go.
I'm tired of all the fucking rah-rah,
Well, what's
man.
crazy
It
though,
gets
like
old.
Kev really is one of the few I could talk with, and there's a lot of things in the works that y'all 90% of what y'all don't see,
I'm dead
he's
ass.
involved with. Like, I'm a part of South Made Records as well as him being my sponsor is Country Boy
But
Kev.
it's gotta be fair. We gotta go by weight classes.
Oh yeah, I do weight classes and slap fest and everything.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's
efficient.
y'all better be paying attention. You've been
Hey, I
sleeping
just
on
run
Country Boy
it.
Kev like y'all
I run my
have. Wake the
stuff. I
fuck
run
up.
my stuff, and it looks crazy, but it's really like controlled
chaos.
Yeah.
Hey, I say if there's any more beef, go to the brawl. If you
It
ain't
was
brawl,
well.
you ain't
This
about it.
was. I've been a
Yeah, with the
security
brawl,
guard.
so-
I've been multiple things before in the
What up,
years. This was
Grizzle?
the first event I've been a part of. I could move through the crowd, and everybody's cool with just focused on what's going on, but we'll move, and nobody's getting mad at bumping each other and shit. It was crazy as fuck. Line the fuck up, though.
Look how easily we all just came together talking about something else.
You know what I'm saying?
But knowing this, but what's crazy about all this though is having said that, I want to play this song by Mike B, and I gotta get off here soon. But
Hey guys, I'm out too. Mike B, I'm
much
gonna
love.
listen
But
to a sample.
Kev, add me.
we're on here doing this, like JW
Yeah,
just said.
I
There's
love you,
somebody
brother.
out there that's
Hey,
going to
you
clip
too,
the
brother.
fuck out of this and talk a whole bunch of shit and avoid the point. But you know what? Fuck them.
Hey, anybody on this panel, man, I don't care who you are, how much money you got, what you look like, man. Hey, y'all keep grinding, dog. It's hard out here.
Much love, Kev. I'll talk at you later.
All right, now.
Dude, I had a refreshing ass weekend. We went out of town for my daughter's birthday. Took her shopping at the mall. Hey, just got home. And I've had a lot of time to think about all this fucking internet bullshit, bro.
Me too.
I've sat back and I've observed so much fucking shit. And the ones that are talking the loudest are the ones who will not say a word in public.
They won't even jump on a panel, bro.
They put their fucking head down and walk the other way in public.
You know,
It
I
ain't
used to be that kid that got picked on in school and shit, and people only will talk to you so much, but you be quiet till they'll lay your hands on you. That's the person I became.
I don't want to fight anybody, man.
He just wants him and Bobby Bars just want to say, "Hey, homie." I was want to spin
hey,
his brother
homie.
up and move. But Jackrabbit again. I don't want you to feel like I want. That was not. It was just. I wanted to
Half
show
of
that
them ain't even
everybody's
worth
able
the breath
to
of saying
speak
fuck
their
you
piece.
to.
Huh?
I said half of the motherfuckers talking shit ain't even worth the breath of saying fuck you to.
No, they're not. They're really not.
I was just saying earlier, they get more mad if you don't
You're good, Jason.
respond angry.
Facts.
It's gratification. They troll you because in some sort of aspect they want you to acknowledge them, so they feel like they got some clout.
Yep.
It's a game. Someone sitting on their couch talking shit like, "Ha, he said my name." Then they log off.
I mean, how do I sound getting on Jay's podcast today saying, "Jay, fuck you. I got beef with you because you went on Triple T's podcast."
Oh, they're going to.
What the fuck? Like, come on, man. Or I'm mad at Country Boy Kev because he works for Justin Towers. You know, come on, man. Business is business.
Yeah, make sure everyone and their families can eat.
Make our way through the puddles, make a way to achieve most things. Ain't no way we gon' crumble, make a way when we fumble for the day. We embrace those dreams. Now let me hear you say, hey, homie, when the beat drops, we don't have no time.
rushing, but the same discussion of you keep on bringing up is how we light the stages up to show these fans some love like they've been showing us until the grave we show them trust until the day we rise above. But don't think it's easy, bro. This ain't an easy road. You bleed from head to toe. You feel that space you need to grow. So we slide and do these shows. Ring around the rosy flow. Pocket full of posy drug most likely make you overdose.
The beat stop bumping to the drum stop banging to the birds falling out the trees. I won't stoop to the level or dance with the devils or whatever that's supposed to mean. Let me hear you say.
Fall through the struggle, make our way through the puddles, make a way to achieve most things. Ain't no way we gon' crumble, make a way when we fumble for the day. We embrace those dreams.
Now let me hear you say, hey homie, when the beat drops, we don't have no time to play. So let me hear you say, hey homie.
And if you ain't vibing, you can just stay out the way. So let me hear you say.
I got one note on that song. That's it. More emotion. Amazing song. More emotion.
I agree. The computer don't do it no justice. You gotta
No
hear
effect
it.
can give you heart.
To the beat stop bumping, to the drum stop banging, to the birds falling out the trees. I won't stoop to the level or dance with the devils or whatever that's supposed to mean. Let me hear you say.
Fall through the struggle, make our way through the puddles, make a way to achieve most things. Ain't no way we gon' crumble, make a way when we fumble for the day. We embrace those dreams.
Now let me hear you say, hey homie, when the beat drops, we don't have no time to play. So let me hear you say, hey homie.
And if you ain't vibing, you can just stay out the way. So let me hear you say.
When you say, hey, homie, y'all should be screaming that shit. Because I can see y'all
that would be a
getting
hit.
the whole crowd coming be behind you on it.
The whole crowd will be behind it, bro. They definitely will. And we're gonna test that out June 6th in Pottsville.
I hate to be like this, I do got to get up. But one of my buddies was in a motorcycle accident, and there's 15 members of the club at the hospital. So I want to call and see what's up.
Mike,
Before you go, real quick, let
Yes,
me
sir.
leave y'all with this thought, okay? I've been a promoter for 20 years in this business. I've worked with damn near every artist there is out here on both sides. How would I look promoting back when Upchurch first came out? I was promoting him. I was doing shows with him. I was booking him. I've made money off of him, right? Off of his music by me telling people, come to this show and listen to this man's music, right? I've done the same thing with the Redneck Ray. How would I look turning around and telling those same people, don't listen to Upchurch because now I don't agree with him or I have beef with him, my personal beef.
You're burning money.
Depends on
You know
what your
what
beef
I'm saying?
is.
You're burning the candle at both ends when you do that. If you have a beef with somebody, that's your personal beef. Catch some motherfuckers out and get down with it. There don't have to be a fucking audience. A beef
Amen.
is personal. A beef is not public. Your beef is not everybody's fucking beef.
Shit, ask 50 Cent.
You feel me?
He'll give you 9 reasons.
All right,
So, with that being said, don't worry about that shit, dog.
I don't. That's why, there's people like as soon as all the bullshit parts start popping up, I had a lot of horrorcore artists and country rock come my way, and I'm like, cool, because that's actually the lane that I grew up with and I'm familiar with. I love that kind of music because I don't really rock with a lot of rap. That makes regardless if I'm mixed or not, y'all. Just because you see what I look like, do not think that's what I am. I will be one of the first ones you see a mud hole. I'll be the first motherfucker that's right there getting with it, getting right in that bitch. But if that makes me, because that's why I'll be honest with it. That's really why I was excited when, I found out I was around people that liked Upchurch music. I loved Upchurch music. I got a lot of shit for liking Upchurch music because I'm a black dude. Well, mixed dude.
I think
the
fan supporters should help with the cause. If they really want you, like everyone to come together, just tell your artists, the people you support. Man, stop with the beef shit. Like we're over it.
The stupidest shit I've ever seen is somebody say, I like this song by this artist. Oh, you're one of us. And then the next day, another song drops. I don't like that song too much. Oh, you're a fucking hater.
Yeah,
that is the stupidest shit I've ever fucking heard, but I hear it every fucking day. You're not allowed to have your own personal opinion of somebody's music or somebody as an artist. Hey, I like his music, but I don't like him as a person. Oh, you're a fucking hater. Well, fuck you. I like him as a person, but I don't like his music. You're a hater. Fuck you.
That's a
You know
troll.
what I'm saying? When does everybody stop worrying about what everybody else prefers and worry about their own shit? Worry about what's on your playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Which we both know is not going to happen because now it's just going to keep going and going.
It
But
only
as far
won't
as with mine,
happen with that mentality.
No, it's not going to
we were just
happen
talking
because
and all
I'm
that,
fixing
Razor.
to
You didn't
start.
miss nothing.
I'm fixing to start going to more shows. I'm fixing to start
Yeah.
showing up to these shows, and people are going to start seeing me more often. And they're either going to fucking get down or lay down. Period.
Hoorah.
Yeah, and then like I'm gonna be doing that too, and that makes me what it is. But I'm more than likely not going to the Redneck Rave because one, I can't afford it, and two, I have other things to do this year, and I'm not set up to go to that kind of event for that yet anyway. And because I've been offered by a couple other people to go to different mud parks, like my homie Kyle Kane does his own thing with mud parks.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to one of his before I go to Redneck Rave. No offense to Justin and all them. They can do what they want, but I have people that want to put me in positions that I deserve to be in. So if anybody feels offended by how I move from here on out, you can go suck a dick because I'm going to go fuck with who wants to fuck with me and put me where I am. TJ's one of them people. So is Country Boy Kev. So is Razor. Like, I know who really wants to put me in position. So if Hickerbilly and all them don't want to, and the Jackrabbit, if you want to feel how you do after this live, you're more than welcome to too. I still love you like a dude. You're welcome to come jump on this panel and feel how you want to, because I ain't got no issue with you, bub. I just don't like how people are talking on some certain people that I know is just attention. I don't do that here, and I've always been like
you,
that.
brother. I don't have no animosity towards you, man.
None at all.
I came up to say how I feel and gave you a chance to say how you feel. I appreciate you letting me come up and say what I had to say, and now everybody can make their own decision based on the information that we put out there.
I'm still like, you're more than welcome after if you want to jump on later, which I know you'll be on Hickerbilly's. I'm not mad at you for that. I'm playing Sam I Am's album later. I didn't get to it dropped yesterday. I didn't get to yesterday because I had to work. You're more than welcome. Everybody's more than welcome to come in here and
got
vibe
some
too.
good music.
Sam
I Am got some good music.
Yeah,
man.
so I'm gonna be playing that tonight at 8:00 Eastern time. Everybody's welcome to come in, and if I got time afterwards, I'll play some people's music and we'll talk. But tonight is about my homie Sam I Am. I've been looking forward to this for over a month. So
hell yeah.
Thank you again, TJ, for making that a possibility. Like, everything that's about to start happening with me is not all directly from me, but it is from people that notice what I've been doing and are proud of the fact that I still, dude, like the fact that my fucking name, my flyer, like my logo was on Slapfest, like makes me want to cry every time I see it, because nobody really knows the work I had to put in just to make that fucking little bit a possibility. The fact that I'm in them rooms and then people call me bro, a possibility, because I deserve that shit. What I'm more pissed off is the fact that people love a real dude until they see a real dude winning, and then you know what? It is all fuck you. How dare you? It is everybody could have came and took a big group ass picture with me and Kev that night, but didn't. So that's the reality of it. People can feel how they do. Jackrabbit, thank you. TJ, thank you. You're welcome to jump on later because Sam. But yeah, Mike B, appreciate you. Sorry that you sat here was muted most of the time, but appreciate you as always.
No, hey, bro, I was just sitting taking it in, man. Like, I'm not here to.
It's crazy that it's gotten to this point, man. It's really crazy and sad.
I got love.
Mike B, don't forget to add me.
Who's that?
J
That's
Double.
J Double.
You're gonna have to add me. Add me. It's Mike B, MICB, Facebook.
But y'all, I gotta get ready. I gotta go get dinner and all that ready. Switch off from savvy mode to dad mode. But y'all, love y'all.
By the way, everybody.
I'll add you too, TJ.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now.
Y'all too. And remember, y'all, if you're gonna do anything, do it straight savvy. If nobody believes in you, I sure as fuck do, y'all. Much love.
It's a picture.
You ain't shit, Stan.
Jeez, no.